Hello, my beautiful friends. I am full of allergies, so I apologize for the sniffles and for the squinty eyes that constantly water, and I'll probably pause a lot to blow my nose. But that is what living in eastern Pennsylvania at pollen time does to one. So I wanted to do a general reading tonight, sort of an energy reading, kind of like, where are we? Like, where am I? Like, where am I? And maybe this will resonate with you, maybe it won't. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Share with your friends. I read runestones. As far as I know, I'm the only person who reads them every day. I haven't been recording lately, but I'll get back to that now that my life is a little less crazy now that graduation week is coming to a close. Lots of things happen at a college the last week before graduation. Even though the students are done, like, everybody who forgot to have a meeting has a meeting the last week of school. So, but it's fun. It's a good time to be an educator in the work that I do. So, let's get started. I will be pulling runes from my new runestone pack, which, what did I do with it? It's right here. These are runes that I got when I was in Scotland. I keep inside a rock that I brought home from the Isle of Iona, which is a thin place and a very spiritual place. And I'm told that it looks like a dragon's egg. But so I have that here, and I just hold on to it because Iona is a very special place, very thin place, very connected to my ancestors and to spirit. So I'll have that with us while we pull stones. I'm going to pull stones, I'm going to pull some cards, and we'll see what the messages are. So we just want a general reading that may or may not resonate with you, may not resonate with me. We're going to see. If you're new to runestones, they aren't prediction tools. They don't predict the future. They are just simply meditation stones for us to think about things that are going on in our lives. All right, so I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross spread. There are a lot of different Celtic cross spreads. My spread has 5 stones in it. The first stone that we pull is for our present energy. Something to consider about our present energy. Okay. So you have Tiwaz or Tyr. I'm sure you can see the stone. That will go in the center position. That's our present energy. Then we pull a stone for our past, kind of what led us up to this particular energy. And that goes, if you're looking down at it, it goes to the right. And that is Gibo, gift. If you're familiar with the channel, you know that this is my favorite stone. It means gift. There we go. Then underneath the stone, in the southern position, we pull a stone that talks about influences that we can't control, things that are out of our control. There we go. That's Winjo, which is joy. Then we pick a stone that represents the things that we can control, and that goes to the left of that center stone. And that is the Thurisaz stone, which means thorn. It's one of the menacing stones. We'll see what that means. And then in the northern position, at the top of the center stone, we pick out a potential outcome. And remember, we're not predicting the future, just a potential outcome. And we have ice, or Isa. Let's see if we can turn it around. Just like the letter I. And what's interesting in this read is that we have 2 of the menacing stones, Thurisaz and Isa. But we also have Gibo, which usually outweighs the negativity in other stones that are around it. So let us see what this all means. So for those of you new, this is my book. It is not a book of shadows. It isn't a spell book because I am not a witch. It's simply a book that I use that I have all my stones written in, and I go through and I look at them. So Tiwaz or Tyr, the center stone, our present energy, means masculinity, justice, logic, leadership, battle, bond, justice and sacrifice. Justice is a balance and requires wisdom. sacrifice of self and selflessness. There are things more important than ourselves. Sacrifice ourselves for others, honor, righteousness, and fairness, loyalty, faith, higher rationality, provoked by deeper wisdom. There's no fairness without empathy. Rationality represents the spiritual warrior. It's here. Some opposition may be coming. Honor, bravery, courage, self-discipline, stand up for the weak, success in business. So we're on some kind of path right now, some kind of spiritual path. Something's going on in our life that really requires thought and wisdom and leadership. And, there might be, something that you're struggling with that really requires some deep thought and rationality. So how did we get here? Well, we got here through Gibo, the gift. It's funny, sometimes gifts have some consequences, right? Like I used to watch The Price is Right with my mom when I was little, and I always thought, I wonder if those people have to pay taxes on those cars that they get. Sometimes gifts come with strings. People give you a gift and then they expect something back. So, there's responsibility that comes with gifts, and so maybe that is what got us here. You've received some sort of gift, balance, exchange, partnership, or relationship, giving and taking, trading, pledging. The gift of freedom is the best gift. Generosity, accept generosity, equal partnership and balance. So, maybe there's some kind of gift, and now you have to think about how to use it wisely. In this other position, things we can help. We have one Joe. The pages in here are super, super, super fragile. So it makes it hard to flip the pages, and they all kind of stick together. To sit here and make you watch me flip through the pages. So let me pause a minute so I can find it, because they're all sticking. So in the things that you can't control pleasure, comfort, harmony, prosperity, reward, success, joy, harmony, protection, perfection, reflections of our actions, family relationships, we're never alone, bonding, share ideals, good blessings, happiness, love, and goodness. So those are the things you can't control. You can't control the feeling of happiness over receiving this amazing gift, even if there's responsibility that comes with it. You're still joyful, and you can't help it. You can't help but be happy over this gift, no matter what the next steps are for you. So in the things that you can control, we have Thursaz, which in the Elder Futhark, this is the TH sound. It stands for thorn. Reaction, defense, conflict, catharsis, regeneration, will of destiny, rune of the giants, disputes, arguments, disagreements, chaos, destruction, and offense, breaking resistance, mind, body, or spirit. Be ready to defend, to use Thor's hammer, thunder and lightning, protection of wild rage, know your limits, certain boundaries are not meant to be broken, don't make hasty decisions, and who around you brings you risk. That's interesting. And then what's interesting is that our outcome could be Isa, or ice. And both Thurzaz and Isa are menacing stones. Clarity, stasis, challenges, introspection, watching, waiting. Ice, unstoppable force, stops and pauses. Be focused, have self-control. Lack of change, stuck, warning. Everything freezes around you. We have to rely on the power within us. What is coming from within you. The icy conditions of your life, locked in place, getting out of control. Be patient, because ice does eventually melt. Have self-control, pause, be careful, don't slip. Process of renewal, don't fall asleep. So that's really interesting. So we have a gift that we've been given. We can't help but be excited about it. It's going to direct our spiritual path. It's funny that the stone keeps turning in the opposite direction for Tyr. What's that mean? I mean, every time I look down, it turns. It's turned the bottom way. So let's look. Invertus, injustice, imbalance, or defeat. So something in your life feels like you've been defeated. Something, you know, you have this gift that you were given, but people don't appreciate it, and you feel defeated, and you have this joy, and somebody's trying to steal your joy about whatever this gift is that you have, and it's causing, you know, it's causing you to, like, feel resentment, and that can lead to some ice. So, at the moment, this doesn't resonate for me, so perhaps this is the message for somebody out there. I'm going to think about it a little bit, and I'm going to pull some cards to clarify what exactly the stones are saying. So I'll be right back. I'm going to think a little bit and see what I can think about and how this might apply to me. So I'm going to pull some cards just to get some more clarity. I definitely don't think this particular stone set resonates with me, and the message I keep hearing is that this doesn't apply to me. So this is for somebody watching. Maybe it's you, right? So you have something going on in your life. People are very judgmental of it, but to you, it's been a great gift, and you were so happy for this gift. And, you know, sometimes people get jealous over things that others have, right? Like if you win the lottery, you know, other people, you know, like, you can see it all the time at bingo. I don't know if you play bingo, but I go to bingo all the time with the Golden Girls, which are my mother-in-law's friends. And, you know, everybody's like one number off, and then somebody else bingo, and everybody's like, and oh my God, that girl, she always wins. That table always wins. Or, you know, the numbers are skewed, blah, 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 blah. It's bingo, it's a game. But, you know, people get all uptight at bingo. So I feel like that's kind of what's going on here. Like something amazing has happened. You've gotten this great gift, and people aren't happy about it. And so they're really causing you to question whether you should have this gift, or whether you, you know, whether you deserve this gift, and they're kind of taking your sunshine away. Don't let people take away your sunshine. Hold on to your sunshine. You deserve your sunshine. You deserve to celebrate your gifts and to be a leader and to be empowered to do amazing things. So, you know, I think the potential outcome is that we can get a little saucy. We can get a little saucy if, you know, when people aren't happy for us when they should be, right? So, you know, that happens like at bingo. You know, people are like, oh, I'm really glad you won. And they aren't really happy that you won because they wanted to win. So just, you know, keep in mind that sometimes, you know, people are human. We're human. And, you know, we're in this human experience. And sometimes folks are jealous or envious of our happiness and joy. And don't let that create icy conditions for you. But let's pull some cards just to be sure. We're going to pull first from the Celtic Spirit Oracle. These are my go-to cards that I use all of the time. They are old friends to me. They are done by Nicola McIntosh, whomever she is. They're all nice and worn. I'm going to shuffle a little bit. And, you know, just think about something in your life, like something that you really are excited about and that you were given a gift, but people are kind of giving you some stuff about. I often think about that in terms of spiritual gifts, right? We have, you know, we feel like we have spiritual gifts, and depending on your tradition, whether it's Christian or pagan or witchcraft or whatever, you know, people make light of our gifts, and it makes it very difficult for us to share light and love because they're so opposed to whatever the name is on our practice. You know, anything that brings light, love, and peace into this world is good. I don't care what you call it. It's good. So let's ask the cards to clarify. We're just going to ask to clarify the whole reading. We're not going to focus on a specific stone yet. We might, but for now, just the whole reading. So, Spirit, please give us, on 3 passes, whatever cards should go with this reading. I'm going to pause once to just blow my nose. I'll be right back. Allergy season is really horrible. All right, here we go. 3 passes. Whatever comes out in those 3 passes, we will add to the reading. If nothing comes out, that means the reading stands on its own. All right, here we go. Pass 1. Okay, Spirit, whatever cards need to come out, pass 2. And pass past 3. Okay, we had 2 stars come out. Sacred waters, deep healing, emotions, and pilgrimage. And we had the Morrigan, power, courage, and strength. Now, these aren't tarot cards, but if you would relate tarot to these, this would maybe be considered the death card. But it just means transformation. So I feel like for some of you, you're really going through a time, like you're really happy about something, but others are taking away your light and your joy. And it really is going to force you to think about healing yourself, like childhood trauma, and really having the power and courage and strength to persevere through whatever the issue is. I have a feeling it's related to family. That's what's coming up, like with your family. There's some kind of healing that has to take place, and it's your family that's not happy with something that you're really happy about. Could be a relationship, or could be, success in something. All right, I'm going to pull from Earth Wisdom, which is my second go-to for cards. Just think about, I'm going to do just general reading again. I'm not getting called to ask about any specific stone, because I feel like the stones kind of are speaking on their own. Like there's something going on, and somebody's trying to take away your joy. Somebody's trying to take something away from you, and it's really creating an icy situation for you. And you can control that thorn, right? You can control the rage that you have. You can't control what other people do. But if you add ice to ice, you're just making more ice, I guess is the bottom line. So we'll just have Spirit on 3 passes if they want to add anything to clarify the reading. Nothing comes out, that means the cards that are out and the stones on themselves stand alone. So pass 1. Is there anything we should add to this reading, Spirit? Pass 2. Pass 3. Alright, we got a lot of cards. Okay, we have Divine Communication. Clear Aura. Divine Light. Joy. So we have joy in 2 places, right? We have joy in the stones, and we have the card Joy. And Heal Thyself. So again, we're seeing that healing that we had with Sacred Waters, right? So there's some situation going on that requires healing. And I really do have this overwhelming sense that this has to do with something related to your family or your very close friends. There is some kind of situation going on that really requires healing. Maybe past traumas, healing something from within yourself. But you have this gift, and you have this joy, and you want to burst with joy and all this happiness, but somebody's just not happy for you. And I think the focus is you have to have power and courage to keep your joy. So focus on divine love. Focus on good energy. Don't let other folks' bad energy bring you down, because that just, becomes a thorn for you, and it creates ice for you and everything around you. And you're kind of stuck in that negative energy. So definitely clear your aura, and stand strong in your power. Stand strong in your success and your joy with this gift that you've been given. And just stay connected to the divine, right? Just keep your eyes focused. If you're Christian, focus your eyes on the prize, right? Earthly matters are earthly matters, right? We're all in these human suits, but there's light under everything, right? And that light has the power to melt ice. So if you keep focused on that light, that light will help to bring sunshine. So that is what I'm getting from this reading. I would love to hear your thoughts. If this resonates with you, please make a comment below and let me know if it resonates with you. And I am wishing you all the very best in light and love. Be well. Bye-bye.